warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. Today we'll be presenting on the topic of translation in compound words, idiom, and figure of speech. This presentation is based on the work of Group 7, which include Alifiah, Refi, Sally Amalia Hasanah, and Haya Fahira. The first one will be read by Alifiah.
Compound words. A compound word is a word that consists of two or more words that make up one meaningful unit. Types of compound words is close, two words joined without a space. Open, two words separated by a space but with a unified meaning. The third is hyphenated, two or more words joined without a hyphen. Example of compound words based on type. Type 1, close. We have sunflower, bookstore, notebook, ice cream. Ice cream is open. Living room, real estate, and hyphenated is mother-in-law, up to date, and part-time. Idioms. An idiom is a fixed expression consisting of two or more words when the meaning cannot be guessed literally from the words that make it up. The purpose of an expression or idiom is to illustrate something. Expression can also be used to mock someone. Expressions or idioms have characteristics that distinguish them from proverbs or similes. The following are the characteristics of expressions or idioms is consists of two or more words, a combination of several words that has its own meaning. The meaning of an expression or idiom is often unclear, different from the combination of words that from it. Next, the order of the words forming it is fixed and does not change. And the last is begins with a root word, not a conjunction, preposition, or pronoun.
And then it will be read by myself. Types of expression or idioms. Body part idiom. Number 1 is body part idiom, which use word for body part. And number 2, color name idioms, which use word for the names of colors. Number 3 is sense idioms, which use elements related to the senses in their formation. Number 4 is natural object idiom, which use the name of natural object in their formation. Number 5 is animal idioms, which use the name of animals as their constituent element. Number 6 is plant part idioms, which use part of plants as their constituent element. The last, number word idioms, which use elements of number in their formation. And the next example of idioms. Idioms with body part. Example is pain the neck. Someone or something is annoying. Number 2 is Number 2 is color name idioms. The example, feeling blue, feeling sad or depressed. Number 3 is sense idioms. The example, a good ear for language means having a natural talent or good ability in understanding and learning language. And number 4 is natural object idioms. The example is castle in the sky. Plan or dreams that are unrealistic or impossible to achieve. And number 5 is animal idioms. The example is a cold fish. An idiom to describe someone who is cold, hard-hearted, and rarely shows emotion. And this number six, plain part idioms. A bed of roses means a comfortable, easy, and pleasant situation. And the last is number word idioms. The example is a change in a million, very little or almost no change. And then it will be read by Haya.
Figure of speech. A figure of speech is an expression or phrase used for both oral and written, literary purposes. Figure of speech serves to enhance English words. It can also be used in humorous, engaging, and memorable ways. In figure of speech, written sentences sometimes don't have a literal meaning, but are simply meant to express meaning. There are characteristics of a figure of speech. First is can provide a more emotional and imaginative effect on the reader, listener, or speaker. Second, figure of speech often take the form of phrases consisting of a single word or phrase. Third, has an independent nature or can stand alone to describe an object. Fourth, can make something that seems abstract seem more concrete. Fifth, can evoke aesthetic feelings or situations such as happiness, joy, or sadness. So, simply, a figure of speech is a way of using words in a creative. It helps us make our sentence more colorful, more expressive, and sometimes easier to imagine. For example, when I say, he has a heart of stone, I don't mean his heart is literally made of stone. It means he is not very kind or he has no feelings. That is the idea of figure of speech. It gives meaning beyond the little words. Next, there is a types of figure of speech. The first one is a simile. It's a figure of speech. It is used to compare or make comparisons between two things using the words like or as. Second is metaphor. Is an informal or implied analogy which a direct comparisons without like or as. And hyperbole is a word to exaggerate something to make a point or to make an idea stronger. And for the example, in simile we have Intan shone as bright as the moon. This means Intan's brightness is being compared to the moon using as. And he works overtime like a horse. Here, the comparisons uses like to show he works very hard, just like a horse. And for metaphor, we have time is mine. Of course, time is not literally money, but the sentence tells us that time is very valuable. And second, we have "You are the apple of my eye." This is very famous. This doesn't mean you are really an apple. It means you are someone very special or love. While for hyperbole, we have "My love for you is deeper than the oceans." Of course, love cannot be measured to the oceans, but this exaggeration shows how strong the love is. And the last one is we have "I have told you a million times to clean your room." It's not really a million, but it is emphasized frustrations or annoyance because you not clean your rooms. And I think that's it from me. So simply, a symbol is compares to things. A metaphor is compares directly, and the last one is hyperbole. It's a secret something for effect. Okay, that's all for me. Thank you.
Okay, and the last is a conclusion. Translation encompass words, idiom, and figures of speech must conform to the meaning, not just word for word. Idioms and figure of speech need to be translated according to their literal meaning for ease or understanding. This ensures that translation remains accurate, natural, and contextually relevant. Jadi, translation dalam kata majemuk, ungkapan, dan kiasan harus sesuai dengan makna, bukan sekedar terjemahan kata per kata. Ungkapan dan kiasan perlu diterjemahkan sesuai dengan makna harfiahnya untuk memudahkan pemahaman. Hal ini dapat memastikan terjemahan tetap akurat, alami, dan relevan secara konteks. Jadi, dengan mengenal idioms, kita bisa lebih memahami bahasa Inggris asli seperti penutur aslinya, bukan hanya arti kata per kata. Thank you for your attention. And wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.